Over 200 members of parliament convened at the Kenya Institute of Administration in Kabete for a consensus-building retreat before debate on the proposed new constitution kicks off in parliament next week. But instead of making efforts to close ranks on the sticky issues, the bitter rivalry between ODM and PNU played out yet again, with the ODM insisting on what it termed irreducible minimum principles in the new draft constitution.
Devolution, a three-tier government with a powerful Senate, revenue sharing.
On devolution, ODM is pushing for the reintroduction of regional governments in a three-tier devolution system. This as opposed to the proposed 2 levels of devolution in the proposed draft constitution. The party also wants at least 20% of the national budget allocated to regional governments, 10% to counties and a further 5% to the constituencies. The party also wants a powerful Senate. The ODM demands immediately drew reactions from PNU.
No one should be allowed in this matter to create a sideshows at this particular hour of the constitution making.
It's not about life and death, because by the end of the day we have a constitution, so we are not in a vacuum.
But amid the standoff between the two main political parties, Speaker of the National Assembly Kenneth Marende reminded the lawmakers that they had a historic opportunity to give Kenyans a new law.
It will largely benefit the process if honorable members operate above board and desist from sideshows and negative politicking that can deny the process.
There is no perfect constitution anywhere in the world. There has never been, and there never will be.
I will plead with all of us that while we have the right to be able to change many of these things, we keep in mind that this process is bigger than us. It is for the nation.
According to the Review Act, any alterations on the proposed new constitution must be supported by at least 65% of the House population or 145 members of parliament.
One will expect that being honorable men and women, as honorable members of parliament are, that once persuaded, we will remain persuaded and consistent until delivery.
The consensus-building retreat was meant to give members of parliament an opportunity to speak to each other rather than at each other on the contentious issues in the revised draft constitution. However, the hardline positions being maintained by both ODM and PNU remain the greatest danger to efforts to giving Kenyans a new constitution. Francis Gashuri, Citizen Live at 9 at KIA in Kabete.